Hey, it's JP with Central Idaho Mountain Weather. It's May 22nd, 2024. Looking at scattered rain and snow showers today. Snow levels are going to be around 6,500 feet and higher, kind of fluctuating as it gets warmer throughout the day. Highs are going to be in the mid 50s. And there's a strong cold front coming through later today with west southwest winds gusting up to 35 35 miles per hour. So we'll see rain mostly this morning and then thunder showers building between the 12 to 5 p.m. range. Tomorrow, partly sunny. Might have a chance of some showers with that wraparound moisture of this closed low. Take a look at that in a second. Highs are going to be in the upper 50s. There is going to be a frost warning tomorrow. We're going to have clear skies tonight. So it's going to make it a little bit cooler when we wake up tomorrow morning with the possibility of snow, but I don't think we're going to see those showers that we need to see in order for it to snow. We got northerly flow with northwest winds, mainly gusting to 20 in the morning and then dying off. So continuing up with those frost warnings till about Sunday morning. After that, it's looking warmer. And Memorial Day, before that, we have a little system coming through on Saturday, bring us some moisture, and then it's going to clear up for Sunday, and Monday is looking much warmer and drier. Okay, looking around this morning at temperatures, we're in the upper 30s to low 40s in the Wood River Valley, and up in Stanley, we are up in about the same. And mountaintops are around 30 degrees. All right, looking at the satellite reel this morning, our area of low pressure is right here, spinning counterclockwise. That's going to shift down across the way like this over the next 24 hours. It's going to move pretty quick. And there's a cold front associated with this too. That's about right here right now. So as that moves through, we're going to have enhanced orographic lift, daytime heating, cause for some afternoon thunder showers this afternoon between 12 and 5. So there's a chance of small hail and some gusty winds with that. Looking at the HRRR forecast this morning. So this is about right now, and we'll look at the radar. Might as well look at the radar now. So this is about on schedule with the timing. This next little system, the beginning of this little system, and this will build as that cold front gets closer and the air gets more unstable. And Pocatello's radar is down for maintenance, so we'll be having to rely on Boise, but that's actually not the worst case scenario because this is southwest flow, so it's going to pick up pretty well on Boise's reel. So as this comes in, it's going to be mostly rain or a chance of snow until you see these yellow and orange little pop-up cells come through, and they're pretty scattered. It seems like they're kind of all around us. Most of it, by the end of the day, is Haley south, so we're kind of on the threshold of having some of that more of those thunderstorms. And then by 5 or 6, it looks like it clears out. We're going to have a little bit of clearing. But for tomorrow, you can see we're all kind of around moisture. So we might pick up, if any of these cells kind of drift further up to the northeast, we could pick up some snow overnight on the valley floor. It's certainly going to be cold enough for that. So real hit or miss if we're going to wake up to a white blanket of snow. Tomorrow afternoon, we'll have continued wraparound moisture, mostly over to the northern mountains in the white clouds and sawtooths. And looks like when it's prime time for thunder showers. So this is going to be for us a 67 a 60 to 70% chance of thunder showers in Blaine County, a little bit less as you go up towards Stanley. All right, looking at snow totals for today. Quite a bit of snow projected in the Sawtooth. It's 8 to 12 inches across the high reaches there, and then about 4 or 6 to 8 across the high reaches of the Pioneers, and by 4th of July by like Castle Peak, about 4 inches in the Lost Rivers. And let me change this a little bit. So if we go with the high end of the snow, you can see changes the snow line to in between Ketchum and Haley. So if those temperatures stay cool this morning and that system comes in and is a little further to the north, we could see some snow. And looking at precip amounts for today, 1/4 of an inch to 1/2 inch in Haley. That's a pretty good amount of water. A little bit less as we go further north, and then a lot more when we go into the Sawtooth, 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch up there. All right, now for tonight. So this is what they're forecasting. Again, if we have a high amount, you can see that changes pretty dramatically on where that storm comes through. So it's quite possible that we wake up with a dusting to maybe an inch. I think that would be pushing it quite a bit, but maybe a dusting, which would be pretty crazy for May 23rd. All right, so let's look at some positive stuff though. So Saturday we're gonna have another little hit of moisture, not really enough, not really showing anything for amounts, but after that it starts to clear up and we start to get into the mid 60s for Sunday and then the low 70s for Memorial Day with clear skies. So that's looking good. All right, now let's kind of focus in on this next storm system for Friday, Saturday. Kind of show you two different things. So this low is going to jet out of here pretty quick, and another trough is going to form, and this forms pretty far down. The Euro is pushing in more energy for that Saturday system than the GFS is. GFS has that trough move pretty far south of us down into Utah and keeps it there, and then shows some ridging into place. So if we go with the GFS, which seems to be a little bit more right most of the time, I think this next system on Saturday is going to be pretty benign and just produce mostly cloudy skies. All right, I've been talking for quite a bit now. I think I'm going to leave it off there.